And now your first alert forecast with meteorologist Cyle Dickens.
Well, we've been talking about the last several days. Yeah, there was a chance, or is a chance, for us to see some winter weather. And certainly that looks like it's shaping up here. Models are really starting to come into line here, and it shows our area, at least the majority of the region here, getting some impacts from some measurable snow. Right now, 72 hours out, this takes it right into the middle of the storm system. So that's why you see that bullseye kind of off to our southwest. I can assure you that tomorrow this will be draped over areas. Probably the 3/4 of our region will be into some of those higher probabilities for 2 inches plus. So certainly something we're watching here. It is going to be a measurable snow that I think a lot of people have been looking forward to. It's coming now, though. Calm and cool night tonight. Overall, pretty seasonal over the next 24 hours. Then we get into Wednesday. Winter storm possible. Certainly looks like that is coming to fruition here. We're going to be watching that. Then on the long range here, as we get towards the end of the week, another storm system that we'll be watching closely. Low pressures now into the southwest United States. That will start to organize and eventually will become our next weather maker once we get into Wednesday morning. Let's time things out on exact track. Clear skies tonight. That'll help our temperature drop a little bit here, and we'll get into the teens. Feel like temperatures could approach single digits, maybe close to 0 to the north. But as we head into the day tomorrow, we're going to start off in the teens and heading for the low 30s. Should break the freezing mark, and clouds do increase. We've got one weather maker that does arrive come tomorrow night into Tuesday morning. This is really nothing to worry about. We'll see light scattered snow showers that'll move through, very widely scattered. Not expecting anything significant. They're going to be light, and they're going to be out of the region by the time we get to Tuesday morning. So no impact deal there. Clouds linger with us here Tuesday. As we head throughout the afternoon hours, clouds will build in out ahead of this winter storm that moves in here once we get to Wednesday. Here's 5 a.m. and by the time we get to about 10 o'clock, that is when the bulk of the activity starts to move in. Several waves likely here. Here we are at noon, and there comes one wave, maybe a second wave here as we get into the afternoon. So that particular model that we just looked at ends at noon. That's the farthest we can go. So we'll look at another model to kind of time it out of the area. So it stays with us all throughout the evening. Once we get to about midnight into Thursday, that is when we start to see the snow come to an end. Right now, models are ranging anywhere from 3 to 6 inches, but I can tell you, looking at some models here, we might see 7 to even 8 inches. I don't think that's out of the question. It's all going to be about placement. So model 1's ranging 3 to 5 inches on that one. That is one model that's been pretty consistent. This model's been a little bit higher this year, but I don't think that 7-inch range is out of question. Placement, again, still a question. You can see, yeah, a little bit makes all the difference here. So let's break it down for you. Timing-wise, 10 a.m. to Wednesday through Thursday morning. We're expecting anywhere from 3 to as high as 8 inches of snow. That might change a little bit, so stay tuned on that. But nonetheless, it does look like measurable snow is very much likely with this storm system, and that will create some hazardous travel. Certainly going to be the case here Wednesday afternoon into the evening, and also possibly lingering into Thursday morning. The other thing too is once we get to Thursday morning, we're keeping that first alert day in place because I think blowing and drifting snow is going to be a possibility here with some pretty gusty winds that come in on the back end of that low. So that is going to be the case. Cold temperatures also follow here, even down to -1 for a low. Then we track that potential for a storm system here Saturday. We got that first alert in place. The possibility is there for some more measurable snow here once we get to Saturday. So we'll be watching that very closely. Then on the back end of this, much colder air arrives. We're talking 14 degrees for Sunday.
Well, credit card